Well, it's Saturday, and I'm just got off a phone interview with Macy's to work a seasonal position. See if I can't generate an extra $2,000 to $3,000. Cause you know what? Guess what I got in the mail yesterday? Martin Morris LLC. We found a stake in the limited liability corporation fee for 2017, and you owe us $1,054. You know, back in September, I sent them $954, and I thought that this was resolved. I went to the post office thinking I was going to pick up maybe the extra $50 from my last security deposit. And what do I find? A bill from the state of California for $1,054. That's why I closed down the business. And they say, well, once you close down the business, you got to wait for us to file some type of final papers. I closed the business in 2016. They start sending me this in 2019. Say, well, until we give you the final notice, you have to keep paying the taxes for those previous months. I'm like, wait, let me understand this. That's like me being divorced from my wife, and she's married to another man, and you're telling me I got to give her money to support her until what? Until I get married to another woman, or what does that mean? That's just the comparison I just keep making. I'm like, so I'm basically, the business is closed. 2 years later, you want me to still keep paying? That's like me moving out of my apartment 2 years ago and say, well, Martin, you still have to keep paying the bill for the client that's living in your building until we confirm everything is in order to release you from the liability of the building that someone else is already living in and causing damage to. What? So I was on the phone for about an hour and a half, and luckily the woman helped me out. And I could pay it off if I wanted to, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore, man. That's why companies leave California, because of this kind of stuff. But I was thinking to myself, why would they start just doing this bizarre audit thing? You know why? Because we're going into a recession. The money that they expected to come is not coming in. Those gas prices, they know, like with these gas prices, $4.39, $4.59. Now they got to start filling the coffers, because they know if this retail season doesn't hit, they know they're going to get layoffs, and people are going to come from unemployment. They're going to lose taxes from payroll, and then people are going to file for bankruptcy. I tell you, these companies and states remember the Great Recession of 2008. Don't fool yourself where people are like, oh, you're doing a great job. And they're like, one eye is on you, one eye is on the checkbook and that balance. That's why I tell you, you ask me, Martin, why do you always talk about money? Because every time you get a bill, they got to attach, if you don't pay this, we're going to do this, we don't do that. There's nothing in this letter that says, Martin, thank you for spending $50,000 or $100,000 for employees, for products, for helping Office Depot, for renting this space, paying $309 for an office, for buying a Mac. I have another computer. Or all the work I've been doing. Thanks for going in to help out with this company that needs help. None of that. None of that goodwill is in this. It's like, there's nothing saying we're going to reduce your bill by $100 to $200 to $300, because you have had a business, you have money going out, and you support it to people. There's nothing in the business. That's why every time I look, it's like, you know what? It's just all about money, man. I tell you, it's money first, God second. Do you see anything about there's nothing in here about, like, make America great again. Nothing about, hey, thanks for nothing. That's why money's number one, man. That's why I just got off the phone interview with Macy's. Like, hey, I can work. I'm back again. I got to work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5:30 to close. Working any hours on the weekend. Next weekend, October 20th, I'm going to go work at another job I have. And all I'm going to do now, like I said, just keep bringing in that money, work on my other business idea. Because it's just, someone always got their hand out, man. That's like the state is the worst, man. And you think you're doing them a favor? Hey, I'm helping support this. My company's running that. Oh no, then they send you this kind of stuff like that. That's why I got rid of the company, man. Because you make them. They make it like so hard for you to do business. It's like they have no concept. It looks like of how it is to run a business, how to sell. All they know how to do sometimes is they just come, give me this, give me that. Can you help us out, man? You see like how these environmentalists are making me pay for this, or Tesla's making gas prices go up because more people are driving electric cars than renting gas cars. I mean, if that's the case, what discount do I make? Just because I got a gas car, I've had a gas car for the last 30 years. I'm 51. So think about all the taxes I've paid. Yet, I can't go into the carpool lane. But if I have a Tesla, or if I have a Toyota, or I have another Chevrolet car, I can go into that HOV lane because I'm special. So I thank you for saving the environment, but who helped pay for the people to fight to save the environment? It was the people like me with the gas cars. So, but I already know what's going to happen with this electric car stuff. It's like they're going to get their money. These companies, Edison's already talking about how, well, we're just going to cut off the power to the area. Well, if they cut off the power to the area, how are these people going to charge their cars? How will the charging stations get their power? And no, Elon Musk doesn't care. Elon Musk is already like trying to automate his thing where it's run by computer or remote people. So even if you do have a Tesla car, you run out of power, someone, hey, call AAA up, have them come give you a charge. Boom. So that's why I just think all this right now, we're just going to like a period of change. If you look where I am right now, you see like all these warehouses, like Amazon has just taken over. I'm just amazed. The trucking industry is basically built by Amazon. Before 2008, there was no trucks on the highway at all. After that great 2000 recession, the diesel prices was also high, which means the companies were losing money on the delivery. So they lost money as soon as they dropped off their product to the warehouse. There was no money. So that's why you also see these trucks on the highway right now. Because I tell you, if gas is at $4.39, $4.59, diesel is going to be about at $4.05, $4.10. I'd say about October 12th. I'd say by October 20th, diesel will be that high. That's why you see all these trucks on the highway. All these distributors are trying to get all the products out of their warehouse because they know from the great 2008 recession, once these companies file for bankruptcy, and if you're giving them 30 to 90 days billing, whatever that is, 30 to 90 day period to pay the bill, they can go bankrupt day 45 and you still haven't been paid because you're giving them 90 days to pay you. So that's why you see all the trucks out there. The sooner you get that money to the wherever it's taking it to sit in the warehouse, then the sooner they get paid. So I just see how these gas prices, like for the people who don't have money, I don't think they're going to be shopping. They're going to be shopping at the 99-cent store for Christmas or Big Lots or somewhere. I don't think you'll see a lot of them at the Macy's or these other places unless you have a discount, unfortunately. So, and then some of them will be like me, well, I need you guys to buy stuff because, see, I got my bill I need to pay, so I need you guys to cut back on the weekends now, starting now. I want you to cut back on the weekends, cut back on the drinking. I haven't had a drink since October 1st. I haven't had a drink, so that's 13 days. I want you guys to do like me. Take the no drink challenge. Don't drink for 13 days so you can have money to go shopping during Black Sunday, Black Friday, or whatever they call those holidays, all the way to the end of the year so you can help Mark Morris pay his tax bill of $1,054. Because if I'm going to get paid $12 an hour, that means I have to work basically 100 hours to pay this bill. So in order for that to happen, I'm going to have you guys out there shopping. Because if you don't shop, they're going to cut back on my hours. If they cut back on my hours, I'm going to have to take this money out my savings and pay this bill. And I know you guys don't want that, because I know you've liked how I've talked to you about, hey Martin, you told me about how your student loan was up at 94,000. Now it's down to 37,695. Hey man, you're a motivation for me, because now that the recession's coming, I know if I have an outstanding student loan, the government's going to come for that money like they did for you in 2014, and they're going to take my wages and take your income tax, man. I thank you for helping me. And they can start putting liens on your property, or make it hard for you to get a job if they do a background check, get something, say, hey, this person hasn't been paying their student loan bill. If you're going to hire them, we're going to attach their wages. So that I just want to let you know, once again, I found out once I got a bill from the state, or I found someone wanted some money, I don't see anything on there about goodwill, how I helped my grandmother pay off her estate, how I paid a $19,000 Medicare bill, how I paid her bill for the house after she passed away. I don't see any on that here. Nothing. I don't see any on that. How I gave employees. Nothing about love, happiness, great guy. Nothing. It didn't even care about race or color. It just says $1,054. So once again, money is more important than love.